I've been a single mom for a little over 4 years now. And being a single mom does come with some challenges, but let's get real, it has its perks too. However, I live in a very small town in rural Connecticut, and being a single mom in a small town, yeah, it's an adventure, all right. There are other single people here. There's like an extended handful of us, and we all know each other. We all know each other's exes. We all run in the same circles. And because of that, we all know what everybody else is doing at any given time. You can't even switch from cable to direct TV in this town without somebody knowing about it. So the singles scene, it's like an exclusive club. We all know what's going on. And the issue with that is, well, those two made it out at a party one night, like a couple months ago. These two used to date for a little bit. That's so-and-so's ex-husband. In a nutshell, we've all swapped spit at one way or another by association. I feel like I've made out with every person in this town, and I haven't even made out with anybody in this town, if that makes sense. But I've made out with somebody who has made out with someone in this town. So here we are. We should all just go around making out with each other, because it's gonna happen inevitably through this one. It's like a family tree of making out. And within the singles club, whenever somebody new joins the club, it's like people are like a pack of wolves, like going to get the fresh meat. Like, oh my God, did you hear about Joe and Sally? They got a divorce, and like, oh my God, this one wants to go out with Sally and this one wants to go out with Joe. When I joined the fresh meat club, I know people, I talk to people, and there was this one woman's ex-husband, and from stories from her, I knew he was not a nice guy, and he was mean, and he was definitely not somebody I wanted to get involved with. But being the polite person that I am, when we would see each other at functions, I would always talk to him and be polite and say hello to him, because, that's what you do in a small town. I'm not about to be the of this town. Do you know, I was sitting at work one day and got a random text message from this man who told me he'd gotten my name off a team roster, and did I want to go to dinner sometime? No, I don't want to go to dinner sometime. Next. And another thing I don't have the luxury of doing in this town as a single mom is going to the grocery store looking anything less than put together. Because since everybody's talking about, Mary's divorced, and I wonder how she's doing, and I wonder if she's holding up okay, which I am, obviously. But the last thing I need to do is go into the grocery store looking like and I'm gonna run into, Sally or whoever, and she's gonna be like, oh my God, I saw Mary the other day, and the poor thing, she hadn't washed her hair, and she was in yoga pants, and she just looked, like she's totally let herself go. Oh no, I'm not about to let that happen. So there have been times, I'm not kidding you, when I have needed like eggs and milk or bread or whatever, and I will full on take a shower, blow out my hair, and put on a full face of makeup just to go to the store for 10 minutes. Because if I put some dry shampoo in there and go, I'm gonna run into Sally, I'm gonna run into Sally's ex-husband, and a whole slew of other people. And the last thing I want is people thinking that I'm having a miserable time, because I'm not. Now, the only time I will go into the grocery store looking anything but perfectly presentable is like after I've been on a hike or something, because I hike a lot, because I'm in activewear and like a ball cap, and you can tell I've just done some sort of exercise. So that's almost better than like being in a dress and having my hair and makeup done, because people are like, look at Mary, good for her. Like, she's super active, she's out there, she's toned, she's looking good, she's working out. Like, she must be really killing it. And the other thing that it carries over to with the single mom probs, dating apps. Okay, full disclosure, I'm taking a break right now because I want to enjoy my summer without a bunch of stress, and I'm just doing my thing. But back when I was bumbling, Bumble, it gives you people that are in your area. So guess who it's giving me? All the other single people in this area that are so-and-so's ex-husband and my friend made out with and whoever. So I'm sitting there scrolling, left, and then I see someone and I'm like, oh my God, are they getting a divorce? So then I text somebody and I'm like, I just saw Bill on Bumble. I just saw Bill on Bumble. Like, are he and Lisa getting divorced? Because if they're not getting divorced, she needs to know that he's on Bumble. No, they're getting a divorce. But still, I just can't escape it. I can't get out of this town. Even when I'm trying to put myself out there and expand my horizons, I get like the same 7 people. There was even one time at the school open house, I was sitting next to this guy and talking to him. I didn't even know that he was part of the singles club in this town. The next day I saw him on Bumble. Left. So all of you like big city single moms, you have no idea how good you have it. Like, please just get out there and live it up for me and get on the dating app and go out with random people and go to the grocery store with unwashed hair and a ponytail and your sweatpants because you don't have to worry about seeing anybody. Just do it for me because I don't have those luxuries. You're living the dream. And you know what? In about 5 years, once my kid is out of school, I'm gonna be living the dream too.